Do you still remember why Izumo forged these blades?
Izumo? Izumo.
That's probably the guy from the other trailer we saw.
When the Yao Yorozu no Kami descended here, they wrought death and disaster on this world and its people.
Oh, there's the horns.
There's the horns.
To save the world, Izumo splintered 70,033 blades.
It did
and
what?
Forged them into the 12 sentinels. The first was truth, forged by the Sovereign of Revelation.
What is that?
What in the
flip?
flip?
Miracles from the deconstruction of all things.
What is that thing?
The second was sky, forged by the eternal zenith. It could form a barrier from the firmament and prevent the innumerable gods of misery from passing through.
The gods of misery?
The third was howl.
Is that a lightsaber
able to summon
too?
lightning to rend the heavens and meteors to rain down divine punishment.
Wow.
Dragons! Able to break earth and tear cloud with biting wind and rain. The fifth was frost, freezing the land in an instant.
But why?
Oh,
The
that's...
sixth was fate.
Wow,
The
that's
rest was
gorgeous.
cycle of life and death.
What? Wow.
Then there was flare, thought,
Wait, hold on.
form.
These are a lot of, okay, these are a lot of really cool swords. Maw?
We seized on tomorrow's expectation, winning victory after victory until
All of them were broken.
Oh.
The price of every victory was a world in its entirety.
Oh,
And
what?
in the end, that entirety was lost. And so Izumo splintered 12 sentinels and forged them into 2 bearers. The first was origin. The second was end.
What is
The
that?
world forged
Dark Souls boss.
70,047 blades, and only one could save Izumo. But you and I both know.
Did she fail?
The road to salvation does not exist.
What?
So
There is
that
no
looks like her
choice
sword, but
to
it's
turn.
white. Woo!
That's really cool.
Kamigami,
Oh, that's cool. I like whoever did that.
Oni. We pawned everything for the destruction of 2 worlds.
Oh!
In times past, Takamagahara, upon which the Kami descended, was surely as beautiful as Izumo.
Wait. But that's her sword. Why is it
Both
So-
broke.
Do you still remember why Izumo forged these blades?
Wait, but that's her sword.
because of a lie,
A
an
lie?
end that never existed.
What?
We long since strode
Oh,
into
that's
their
the-
shadow.
That's
Each
Nihility,
step
I'm
forward,
assuming.
one that we can never walk
Oh, and there's the sword.
until the last blade is forged into
Life?
not.
There's the white hair.
Oh, and then she lost her horn and her hand became red?
What?
And she
Slice.
sliced a black hole? Or that's gorgeous.
What
And
is
yet this world
happening?
was fleeting.
Ooh. That was cool.
And yet.
And yet what? What did any of that mean?
Okay, so when I pulled up the video, I did get spoiled to something, but at the same time, I feel like I would have caught on anyway. So the swords are supposed to represent the Hershers, apparently, from Impact 3rd. Because each of them stands for something that apparently ties in with the Hershers. But, so, is it the same world or is it not? Or are we talking, like, branching paths? So, like, in this world, it was freaking swords. Or it's just a reference and stuff. Because they seem to be actual swords doing things. What is happening?
I have no idea.
What does any of that mean?
Don't worry about it.
And I just thought someone was telling her the story, but by the end of it, Acheron is fighting the things.
I don't know.
So, what does that mean? I have no commentary to give.
Art pretty, animation pretty, that's all I know.
Music was gorgeous. Everything was cool. MiHoYo being cool as
The
usual.
meaning?
All the meanings and secrets over the head.
Right over there.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So, any of you lorers,
Tell us
please,
what happened.
please, if you can somehow explain what any of that meant in the comments below. Please do. I am so confused.
As two guys who have not, I have played a chunk of Impact 3rd like a long time ago, like in my own time and everything.
and I have not.
And Daniel has not. Okay, the reason why I played is because one, we weren't content creators at the time. So anyone's like, Josh spoiled himself. I wasn't a content creator. And
you played
two,
video games?
I did. And two, I also was constantly spoiled to it because I used to watch like old like free game recap weekly sites and YouTube, and they would tell us like, hey, that new character came out, and that I'd be like, I've never heard of this game, and moving on and stuff. I had no idea that I was gonna get so invested into the MiHoYo universe years later. Oh, that was amazing.
So
That's all I can say.
I'm very
So yeah, wait, what were you gonna say?
I'm just so they had a bunch of swords, and then they broke all those down, and
Yeah,
with
like
that
70,000 swords.
and then from those swords they made the 12 swords, but those also broke because there's some horrible price to pay, and in the end, those were broken down into two swords.
Two, origin and
end.
yes, and then they broke.
And then in that final clash between the two,
They became naught,
they became not.
which I don't know how that.
What the flip does any of that mean?
I don't know. I don't know what naught means. I know origins from Impact 3rd, and I know that eternity is or something like that. I know truth. I know all those, but I don't know any of the other things.
I don't know what that means.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know what that means.
It was pretty. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that with Star Rail, because obviously it's gonna have something. Baby, what does the horns and no horns mean? What does that all symbolize?
She went from having horns to when she made not only did her hand become like crystally red, but hair went white, and she lost her horns.
I'm more confused than ever though, because I would think that in her alternate form she'd get her horns, but it's the opposite. She lost them. They're gone.
Lost her horns.
So she doesn't get them. She just goes white.
And now ever since she's done that, she's just
White.
lost her horns. And
Yeah,
she
and
doesn't
then
have them even in her normal form. Unless her normal form right now is some kind of like dormant form? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe.
Do you see what happens when you don't know what's going on? You watch a trailer and you're just like, I am theory crafting craziness.
Maybe
right
her
now.
memories are messed up because her horns got. I don't know. Or maybe
it's a
that's
price
an
to pay.
effect of not
Yeah, maybe not. Is not like eating her like memories or
her
something?
mind. I don't know.
I wonder. Freaking.
I have no idea.
Maybe we're not missing anything. Maybe everyone's confused.
Is everyone here confused?
Are you all confused with us?
Some of us are like,
Some of you are probably like, yes. And some of you are probably like, no, I totally know everything.
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Explain it to me. Without spoilers to Pentagon.
Of course, without any spoilers.
But,
Pentagon,
like-
please.
Break it down for me. But yeah. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that at least has been my thoughts. Daniel, do you got anything you want to add? You heard it here, folks. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.